video, right? So in this video, we can see those crystal lamps, article workmanship, such feel like in Europe.
Yeah, okay, so in this ninth floor, there are many different kinds of crystal lamps, like 5 international halls. Then the name in between like Italian, American, Venice, Paris, and Chinese. And you can see how special different between and some more famous brand crystal you can compare with. Okay, in general market, how many kinds of crystal we can choose?
There are so many types of crystals, right?
Yeah.
Such as K9 crystal, Egypt crystal, Jack crystal, Swarovski crystal, and so on, right?
Yeah.
So these crystals can be called crystal, right? The crystal materials generally have domestic, printing, and any other types of the crystal, right?
Yeah.
So the better general use of domestic K9 crystal in the Chinese market is a domestic A-grade crystal, right? And this is surely the fee of the cost is different for many types.
So, case how to recognize the good crystal? Sorry, I heard some funny cases. Check with hands. Only the regular round crystal board. So, the crystal board is can place on one piece of hair, and the human's eyes can see the double shadow on the hair through to the crystal. Mainly because the crystal has the brightness. However, it is impossible to distinguish natural crystal. I don't want to laugh. You know, it's like some kind of a story. It's about the next way is about use the tongue to lick the crystal. Then you can feel cool feeling. So then the fake crystal has no cool feeling, right? Is that true?
Yes. Yes.
That will feel quite cool. Also to use crystal to make yourself like a cool down in summer. And the general standard is that the crystal bigger and the color more delicate, the shape more typical is better, right?
Yes. So the identified methods for crystals, especially for specific gravity, the weight is too light must be false, so that it can exclude glass, plastic, and other materials. But if you use your eyes to see these crystals in formation process, it's often affected by the environment. Always contains some impurities. To the sun observation, you can see light, uniform fire strips, or catchy material, right?
Yes, also like we can use the natural crystal stand up in the sun. No matter from which angle it can be seen, it can be emit beautiful brilliance. Fake crystal cannot. Most people like to see the crystal in the light. That cannot judge the crystal is true or false, only to see the grade of the crystal. Because the crystal has a very high refractive index. We can put the crystal in a dark place. Natural crystal color will be very bright, and crystal color will be relatively dim. Lack of a spirit sense, only a little brightness. Everyone can compare with natural wine, crystal, and glass. Different feeling, like hardness, natural crystal hardness with a gravel of the crystal general scratch will not leave trace. Like if it is strict, it's fake crystal. Yeah. So also we can use the machine to check, like rotate it 360 degrees below porosity.
Yeah.
Lens what have a 4 bright, 4 dark changing is like a natural crystal. What do not change is a full crystal. And another way is use the test of the thermal conductivity. Turn the thermal conductivity to green for to test. And the next one.
Okay. Thanks for explaining the materials, Timmy. So there are so many ways to check the original crystals, right? So as we know, many styles, crystal lamps such as simple modern style crystal lamp is composed to curves, and such as pearls, wines, insect rings, and all kinds of beautiful wavy shape patterns in nature, right? And in Chinese style crystal lamp, modern and Chinese styles design also into the new Chinese style, right? So for modern style, Chinese style refers to organic combination of tradition and modernity, and it is reasonable in enhanced and development of traditional architectural light.
So I also have like post-modern crystal lamps. This style has been improved on the traditional European crystal lamp into the modern style, more colorful. This style is more concise. And another one is a European crystal lamp. Is focused on the aesthetic feeling in symmetric space, in the details of the treatment, in the classic tempered by history. Yeah. So it has a strong cultural atmosphere. So American customary style lamps also have this kind of style. I'll go ahead next.
Okay, so yes, Timmy, you're right. And for Huayi, there are 35 years history in lighting field, and our engineer team can produce any kinds of style customization crystal lamp, not only for home use, also for project, right?
Yeah.
Such as crystal desk lamp, crystal ceiling lamp, crystal wall lamp, and crystal floor lamp. So let me show you 2 items, which are crystal lamps from our shop.
Yeah. Yes. This item is a hot style.
Yeah.
And we have like a 2 shape, 2 pound shape, and 4 size.
Yes. So
it's made by aluminum and crystal, and there are 3000K CCT. And there are like the size we have like 400 mm, 800 mm, and 1200.
Okay. And also for the metal material, actually for the finished color you can customize. So if you want to do any other colors, you need to provide your color swatches to us, so that we need to evaluate which we can do or not.
Like the silver color we also make, right?
Yes.
And also this height can make the neighbor.
Yeah.
So it depends on how tall, how high of your floor.
Yeah.
So, and the next one we also have the video. Video, please.没有，我还没有删掉。其實 sorry。
佢直接
你直接㗎。
佢直接連音機都編埋上去，之後佢自己讀都笑你已經。
没有这样子。
他妈的服啊！
二复杂的词那么。
好，我知道了，因为我这时间不够啊，
我这个梗。
太赶了，真的。
Okay, so